I ended up with this woman, Suzanne Higgins, and she was a great classical player, but she played a lot of different styles. And she also did like massage therapy and hand therapy for musicians. And one of her massage clients was Paul Wertico from Pat Metheny's band. She had a relationship with that group where whenever they played nearby, she could bring a bunch of students. And so she would bring me as a kid, and I would go and just kind of soak up all that music, and then we would hang out afterwards. And she just started doing that all the time. So when I was a child studying the guitar and kind of getting into classical music, I was also like right up front or backstage with anyone you can imagine, like from Pat Metheny to Mick Goodrick to John Scofield and Joe Henderson and Joshua Redman and Mark Whitfield and, all these people who now I know peripherally or, through my position at Berkeley. Like I was a kid, like on the side with the little wristband on, so they remembered where I was listening to all this great music in person. And really, she was so great at just teaching me how to say thank you and just say something nice after the show. And so I heard a lot of jazz, like a lot of it.
Did you like any of it?
I loved it. Loved it.
Okay.
But
yeah.
I really loved what I was doing on the guitar too. So it didn't feel like, you know what I mean? It didn't feel like oh, you should be doing this or this is cool. I just absorbed all of it as a listener and I really loved it. So I had that relationship to that. David also played in a lot of pop acts and he did some work with Paul Simon and a number of other people and then some stuff in classical music, like with Philip Glass and stuff like that. And that's all music that I had studied. So I had that shared background, at least as a listener. With Mela, in addition, I worked at this wonderful festival for a number of years called the National Guitar Workshop. And I came up through there as a student and then I was a staff member and then I taught there for a long time from, I think it was 99 to 2012 I taught there. So everybody came through and one of our colleagues there was Aaron Scott, who played with McCoy Tyner as well. So I just knew that music. I knew that group. So
Yeah.
I had a pretty eclectic listening background. And so did both of my duo partners. They both have a really extensive modern classical listening. And I think with guitar, with David, because he did prepared guitar coming from that modern improvised context, he did some work in modern classical music, especially in Europe, because there is more of a blend, I think, in certain places.